Hey there! Welcome back to my channel. In this video, we're gonna talk about 10 money truths women over 40 wish they knew sooner. This video is part of a series where we discuss personal finance topics that pertain to women. If you are a woman and you have ever wondered what do women over 40 wish they knew about money sooner, well, today we're talking about it. Make sure you watch until the end for some golden nuggets. We all know that knowledge is power. And when it comes to money, knowledge is pure gold. The truth is, most people aren't taught financial literacy in school, but rather we learn through trial and error. But hopefully by sharing our experiences, we can help each other avoid some of those costly mistakes. So let's dive right in. Truth no. One time is your greatest financial asset. Don't waste it. We all have 24 hours in a day, but how we choose to spend that time is entirely up to us. Many people over 40 realize that they spent too much time on things that didn't matter, whether it was staying in a bad relationship too long or taking on too much stress at work. When it comes to finances, we often focus on saving and investing, but sometimes it's the little things that add up over time. Those extra hours spent trying to save a few dollars here and there often end up costing us so much more in the long run. When we consider the value of our time, we can make better choices. So how much is your time worth? No. 2. Debt freedom doesn't mean financial freedom. It's easy to celebrate being debt-free because it means we're no longer tied to that debt. However, it's important to remember that being debt-free is just the first step towards achieving financial freedom. We also need to build assets that bring in income. Otherwise, even if we have extra cash flow from not having debt payments, we won't be truly financially free. This is because we won't have the ability to generate passive income to sustain our lifestyle. And unfortunately, many people find themselves trapped in a cycle of paying off one debt only to take on another. So financial freedom is a journey that requires planning and discipline, but the rewards are definitely worth it. Number 3, budgeting isn't restrictive. It's empowering. It's empowering. Let's face it, nobody likes the idea of being told how much money they can and cannot spend. But the truth is, creating a budget can set us free from financial stress and give us peace of mind. A budget helps us track our expenses and identify areas where we may be wasting money. By doing so, we can make informed decisions about how to allocate our resources and prioritize our spending. Having a budget gives us the power to decide how and where we want to spend our money rather than being at the mercy of our impulses or external pressures. So budgeting isn't just about restricting ourselves, it's about setting ourselves up for success. No. 4. Multiple income streams aren't optional. They're essential. Life is full of uncertainties, and having multiple sources of income can provide a safety net in times of financial need. Let's face it, relying on just one income stream is risky. What happens if you lose your job or something unexpected happens to your business? Having multiple sources of income can help us weather any financial storms that come our way. In fact, it's not just about having a backup plan, it's about having a better financial future. Diversifying our income streams can help us grow our wealth and achieve our financial goals faster. So, It's not enough to just have a job. We need to explore other opportunities to increase our income and create a more secure financial future for ourselves. No. 5. Your credit score is more powerful than you think. Our credit score can impact our ability to get approved for loans, which can affect major financial decisions like buying a home. It also affects the interest rates we pay on those loans, which can save or cost us thousands of dollars over time. And that's just the tip of the iceberg. Our credit score can impact everything from our ability to rent an apartment to our eligibility for certain credit cards. But here's the truth. Our credit score is a powerful tool that can help us achieve our financial goals or hold us back depending on how we use it. So it's important to understand how credit scores work and take steps to improve ours. It's not just about avoiding late payments and keeping our credit utilization low. It is about using credit responsibly to build a positive credit history and unlock the benefits that come with a good credit score. No. 6. Investing early beats saving more later. We all know that saving money is important for our financial future. But here's the thing. Saving $1,000 today is worth far more than $1,000 in 5 years. That's because of the power of compounding returns. When we invest our money, it has the potential to grow exponentially over time, generating income and providing financial security for our future. To illustrate this point, imagine 2 friends, both of whom start investing $100 a month at different ages. One begins at age 20 and the other at age 35, assuming an average annual return of 8%. The person who started investing earlier will have over $1 million more to show for it by the time they reach retirement, even though both individuals contributed the same amount of money over the course of their investing careers. The earlier investor will retire with nearly double the amount of money. So it's never too early to start investing. And even small amounts can make a big difference over time. No. 7. Emergency funds aren't negotiable. They're a must. Unexpected expenses happen to all of us, from car repairs to medical bills. Without an emergency fund, these expenses can quickly derail our financial stability, forcing us to rely on credit cards or loans with high interest rates. Having an emergency fund can save us from financial stress and keep us on track toward our long-term goals. So it's important to prioritize building an emergency fund even before investing or saving for retirement. With an emergency fund in place, we can handle unexpected expenses without going into debt or dipping into our retirement savings. This can give us peace of mind, knowing that we're prepared for whatever life throws our way. And while it may be tempting to use the money for something else, it is important to remember that the purpose of an emergency fund is to provide a safety net in times of need. So don't touch it unless it's an emergency. No. 8. Lifestyle creep is a silent wealth killer. As our income grows, it's easy to feel like we can afford a bigger house, a nicer car, or more expensive clothes. But lifestyle creep can quickly erode our wealth if we're not careful. Instead of saving and investing the extra money we earn, we end up spending it on things that don't really matter in the long run. This can leave us feeling like we're treading water financially, even though we're working hard to earn more money. So it's important to be aware of lifestyle creep and make a conscious effort to avoid it. This means being mindful of our spending habits and making sure that our lifestyle doesn't become a barrier to achieving our financial goals. It's not about depriving ourselves, but rather about being intentional with our spending. So that we can still enjoy life while also building wealth. No, none. Financial boundaries or self-respect in action. Let's face it, talking about money can be uncomfortable, especially when it comes to setting boundaries with friends or family. But the truth is, setting financial boundaries is an act of self-respect that can help us avoid resentment and maintain healthy relationships. Whether it is saying no to lending money to someone who go unrepaid, or setting limits on how much we're willing to spend with friends. Financial boundaries are essential for our financial well-being. When we don't set boundaries around money, we open ourselves up to potential conflicts and strain on our relationships. It's important to communicate our financial boundaries clearly and respectfully, so that others understand our perspective and can support us in achieving our financial goals. Remember, setting boundaries isn't selfish. It's an act of self-love and respect. And finally, number 10, confidence with money comes from clarity, not income. When we break down our financial goals into smaller, actionable steps, we can gain a sense of control over our finances. This is a powerful feeling that can boost our confidence and help us make better financial decisions. Instead of being overwhelmed by the complexity of our financial situation, we can focus on taking small actions that move us closer to our goals. Breaking down our goals makes them more achievable and helps us stay motivated. It also allows us to celebrate small wins along the way, which can help us build momentum and maintain our confidence. So, don't be afraid to break down your financial goals and take action towards them. Clarity and action are the keys to building confidence with money. So there you have it. 10 money truths women over 40 wish they knew sooner. It's never too late to start learning about personal finance and investing. If you enjoyed this video, please share it with your friends and family. And don't forget to subscribe. Until next time, happy investing.